at anak, ang Espiritu Santo, at siya nga po ilang katotohanan. Panginoon, narito kami magkakapatid, na ngayon ay nananalangin sa iyo.
Welcome back, FilmBugs, to another exciting journey into the world of film and entertainment. I'm your host, Lyla Filmington.
And Lil Jimmy.
Okay, deep breath, FilmBugs. Today we're diving into a film that doesn't scream in your face. It whispers through a veil of incense smoke. Itim, also known overseas as The Rites of May, is the 1976 supernatural horror debut of none other than Mike De Leon, a name that now haunts the halls of Filipino cinema like a lingering ancestral spirit. But this was where the myth began. His very first film, and already he was playing with shadows, faith, and memory like an old master.
And you can feel it. From the very first frame, it's got that slow, heavy air, like walking through a candlelit church in the middle of a thunderstorm. You're not just watching a movie, you're entering a ritual.
Right? This isn't your jump scare buffet, folks. If you're looking for demons with googly eyes and loud bangs, you might want to go back to the Western horror aisle. Itim is a slow burn. A very slow burn. But oh, the payoff. It's like a spiritual cleansing via 16mm film. A movie that doesn't just want to scare you, it wants to stay inside you, like smoke clinging to your clothes after a vigil.
And the story? Real simple on the surface. A young photographer, played by a baby-faced Tommy Abuel, returns home during Holy Week to visit his sick father. There, in the quiet town of San Ildefonso, he meets a mysterious woman, played by Charo Santos in her acting debut. That's it. But what happens around that? Ghosts, grief, guilt, maybe even a little possession.
Charo Santos absolutely owns it. You'd never guess this was her first film. Her presence is delicate but magnetic. Like a candle that won't go out no matter how much wind you throw at it. And Tommy Abuel, so young, so composed. We're used to seeing him older in 80s dramas, but here, he's carrying a quiet storm. There's a fragility to his character that plays perfectly against Charo's haunted elegance.
And don't get us started on the visuals. The cinematography by Rodi LaCap makes every shadow feel like it's watching you. Every flicker of candlelight looks like a memory trying to break through. It's gothic without being over the top. It's religious horror rooted in our rituals, Filipino rituals.
Yes! Moriones masks, penitents flogging themselves, candlelit processions. It's soaked in Holy Week. The film doesn't just show rituals, it makes you feel their weight. You sit there, sweaty and solemn, like the veil between the living and the dead is thinning right before your eyes. This is horror not built on spectacle, but on the slow dread of faith and family pressing down on you.
And let's be real, the script? Kinda skeletal. It's less about plot and more about mood, but De Leon uses that framework to unleash atmosphere. The house, the shadows, the guilt-ridden father, the haunted daughter, all stitched together by that sinuous camera.
Exactly. Itim isn't about shocking revelations. It's about how memory, patriarchy, and faith leave scars that don't heal. It's the kind of horror that lingers, that hums in the background of your brain. It's closer to Bergman than The Exorcist, if you know what I mean. Wait, you don't? Well, then Lil Jimmy do some Jim-splainin'.
Itim isn't your typical horror movie built on shocks, gore, or spectacle like The Exorcist. Instead, it's more meditative, psychological, and symbolic. Closer in spirit to the films of Ingmar Bergman, who was famous for exploring themes like death, faith, memory, and family trauma through atmosphere, silence, and character-driven tension. So basically, The Exorcist equals loud, visceral, terrifying, head-spinning horror. Bergman, think Cries and Whispers, Persona, The Seventh Seal, equals quiet, introspective, heavy with existential dread. By saying Itim is closer to Bergman, you're telling the audience, expect slow, atmospheric unease and emotional depth, not pea soup vomit or jump scares.
Thanks so much for that, Lil Jimmy. Now back to our review.
And it almost didn't survive. The film flopped back in '76, running only a week in theaters. But decades later, thanks to Mike DeLeon himself, it's been restored to stunning quality.
Yes! Using the original negative stored at the British Film Institute, with restoration by
Ritrovata.
It's been resurrected, screening at Cannes Classics, MoMA, and more. From a forgotten flop to a global rediscovery, and honestly, it deserves every bit of that spotlight.
Now it's out there again, on Shudder, on YouTube, for now anyway, and Bilibili for our Asian viewers. No more excuses, people.
So, to wrap it up, Itim is a ghost story, but it's also a meditation. A film that whispers instead of screams, that doesn't just want to scare you, it wants to haunt your soul.
Light a candle, close the blinds, and let Itim possess you.
Remember, some spirits don't scream, they whisper. And if you're still enough, quiet enough, you just might hear them. That's it for today, Film Bugs. No recap, no spoilers. We want you to experience Itim with fresh eyes. The restoration is so pristine, so lovingly done, it speaks for itself. You won't need us to walk you through it. Just light a candle, hit play, and let it unfold.
We're giving Itim a 9 out of 10. Step 1, let it possess you. Step 2, get exercised. Step 3, hit replay. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and slap that bell icon like it owes you 5 pesos. We've also got a Patreon and a TikTok, both linked down below in the description. Quick note. All film clips used are owned by their respective copyright holders. FilmBug claims no ownership and uses these under fair use for education, commentary, and cultural appreciation.
We're so grateful you chose to spend a little time with us. Your support keeps the reels spinning and the ghosts talking. We've got more hidden gems and cult classics coming your way, so stick around. This is Lyla and Lil Jimmy signing off. But you know us. We're always watching old films in the dark. See you next reel.
Paalam!